Hi guys, I'm the Natural Root and welcome back to my channel, where today we'll be talking about nutrient deficiency and hair loss. Now I know I've said before that this is mainly content aimed at women going through postpartum shedding. However, you don't have to be going through postpartum shedding. If you are experiencing hair loss or hair thinning, this video is definitely just for you. So let's get started. During my hair journey, I have learned that good hair doesn't come from just using products. Products are not a long-term solution to good hair care, believe it or not. Good hair care and good hair growth really comes from within. And most of the times we experience a lot of hair loss or hair thinning because we are lacking the right nutrients in our bodies in order for our bodies to stay in tip-top shape and be able to produce really healthy hair. So if we are nutrient deficient, what our body does, because our bodies are built to survive, it starts rationing out all the nutrients that are in the body and distributing them to only the important parts of your body that keep you alive. So supply that goes up to your hair follicles, that maintain good nails, good skin, all of that supply gets cut off because your body is focusing on making sure that it stays alive. So it is our responsibility to make sure that we keep out a good diet and we eat really well in order to, I guess, just grow and glow. However, I do understand that during this time, especially during a global pandemic, it's really hard to stay in shape, to eat really well, so we experience a lot of nutrient deficiency. Also, aging is a part, causes nutrient deficiency, because as we grow, we need different nutrients to help our bodies, stay good. So during postpartum, we lose essential nutrients due to obviously giving birth, nurturing our baby, and also not being able to sleep very well, because we all know babies don't sleep. They just don't. So I'm going to name 6 nutrients, essential nutrients that you need to top up during this time to make sure that your hair stays as healthy as possible. Even if you are experiencing postpartum shedding, we'd rather be proactive to the problem rather than reactive. So the first nutrient I'm going to talk about today is iron. And iron is a very common nutrient deficiency amongst women, and especially amongst African women, and that could be due to various reasons such as food insecurity. A lot of African women aren't exposed to a healthy and balanced diet according to our needs. Also, women lack iron because, of our menstrual cycle, because we lose blood every 28, 26, 30 days. A lack of iron has been linked to various forms of alopecia as well. I was diagnosed with an iron deficiency when I was about 14 years old, which is anemia. Now that story is very funny because looking back, I should have known my hair was telling me a lot, but because I didn't know how to translate what my body was telling me, my hair was like really bad. So I was diagnosed with an iron deficiency because I had felt really nauseated and dizzy throughout the day, and when the doctor checked me out, I found out then. But before all that, now the symptoms were, my hair's always been able to grow relatively well. I wouldn't say growing up I had many hair problems. My only hair problem was a relaxer, but that's a story for another day. Anyway, so at the back of my head, because of my iron deficiency, I had a patch of hair that just wouldn't grow. So right at the middle, at the back of my hair, right in the middle, it seemed like someone took a shaving kit and just shaved the back of my head. And for the life of me, it couldn't grow, and I couldn't understand why, and I blamed that mainly on a relaxer, but that never made me stop. I continued relaxing my hair because the pressure of not having afro hair was really big back then. And you know, you're a girl who goes to an all-girls school, and there's these beauty standards, you know, and the girl was pressured, you know, everyone was pressured, and that led me to destroying my hair, rather weakening my hair in the process. And iron deficiency can be passed down from mother to child through gene mutation. So if you are iron deficient or anemic, as most of us, you are likely to pass it on to your child. So take your iron and grow the hair that God gave you. Grow your best hair, no matter how you want to wear it, whether you want to wear it straight or not. Just make sure that whatever comes out of you is because you have nurtured and taken care of yourself, and that only just leads to bigger and beautiful crowns. Vitamin C is a great vitamin to take alongside iron because it helps with the absorption in your body. So what I do is I usually take iron supplements and vitamin C together to help that balance come together, because you don't want to use supplements that are going to clash. For instance, I also take zinc as well, and iron and zinc don't really help each other in absorbing in the body. They hinder that interaction. So some supplements need to be taken together and some apart. Excuse me. Our second nutrient is calcium. Now calcium is famously known for the maintaining and the building of healthy teeth and bones. However, calcium also helps with excreting enzymes in our bodies, such as biotin, that help with the growth of your hair and also strengthening your strand. The third nutrient we'll be talking about today is protein. Protein helps our hair look and feel stronger. So how I'd like to think about it is you have a wall, and on that wall there's some holes and maybe a few dents, yes. So what protein does essentially is more of like a wall filler. We fill up that wall and help the wall have some integrity, like some structural integrity, and to look good, and to also make that wall stronger. This is exactly how protein behaves in our hair. We need that protein for building blocks. Essentially, we are building blocks. We're building hair blocks and creating a good structure for our hair to grow adequately. Protein really adds life to the body. Our cells need a lot of protein to repair and to construct new tissue all the time. So protein is really important to include in your diet as well, and also in your hair regimen. The third nutrient we'll be talking about is omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3 fatty acids help with circulation, that help trigger hair growth. It's an excellent brain food. Please excuse my son in the background if you can hear him. It also accelerates the healing time of wounds, helps repair muscle and tissue. However, this nutrient is not naturally produced in your body, so you have to include it in your diet by eating things that are, or rather have, a lot of high content of omega-3 fatty acids, which is usually found in your fish. So you could also find supplements as well if you're not much of a fish eater. Fruits like avocados as well have high omega-3 fatty acid content. Our fifth nutrient is zinc. Zinc plays a major role in repairing tissue. It has major healing properties, and it also maintains the oil glands in your follicles. A zinc deficiency can lead to hair loss, can result in new hair falling out. Zinc is not naturally produced in the body, so you have to make it a part of your diet. Whether that is eating supplements, or rather taking supplements, or eating zinc-rich foods, you have to make this a part of your diet. Now, zinc and calcium go really well together. Calcium helps with the absorption of zinc in the body. So again, an example of supplements you can take together to help them work really well in your body. And the last nutrient is vitamin B. Vitamin B produces red blood cells that provide oxygen in our skulls. Wow. In our scalps. As much as our hair strands are dead, our scalps are quite alive because we have blood vessels that distribute keratin, that distributes nutrients to our hair follicles. So there's an ecosystem that's very alive underneath our heads of hair. And we really need to take care of ourselves in order to produce good hair. So it is really important that you keep yourself in check as well. Good hair care is actually good self-care. We need to look our best, and I believe that for the longest time, women of color have been unable to take care of themselves wholly, and that's resulted in our appearance being dragged in society. You know, it's one thing to telling someone that they're ugly, and then it's another making them feel ugly. So it's really important to take care of yourself, no matter how you wear your hair. The root of it all is to make sure that you take care of yourself in order to be your best self. If you're going to be taking supplements, please make sure that you get really good quality supplements. I usually get my supply from Clicks or Discare. I'd like to think of hair care as gardening. Our hair is a plant. It needs to be nurtured, it needs to be watered, it needs to be fed the right things as well to, you know, show off its glory. Thank you so much for watching the video. I really hope that you got a lot from this video and that you get to take better notice of your health and to do something about it, and to be really proactive in taking care of yourself the really natural and healthy way. If you guys would like to find out what supplements I take or what my diet looks like during my hair care journey, I would love to share that with you, so please do comment below. If you haven't checked out my previous video, it is my postpartum shedding guide to recovering my edges, so do check that out, and I will see you in that video. I hope you have a wonderful hair day. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.